drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Following the penalty, it's Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 18-yard.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Bell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
To throw on 2nd down. Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Love. And he comes back with one complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, come on out here. Come get on the ball. On the ball.
On first down, Love is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Let's go, let's go. Here we got Mike. Ready.
To throw again. Love. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Watch one. 53 to Mike. 53. Go.
Operating from the gun. Love. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Ready up. Mark 49. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On first down, Bell. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They'll go again with Bell. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
In your face. Hey, exit. 49, guys. Get up. 49. Let's go.
Back to throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he loses the football a second time. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the 8-yard line.
Come on, set. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. 53. I'll get him. Pilot, 64, weak. Check. Big Eddie, go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
53.
Looking to throw. Love. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down. Love. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A toss play. Gordon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Big Ed. Watch the safety.
Off play action. Love. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On is the Chargers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught, and the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. The first carry for Josh Adams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw on second down. Love going to throw deep for the end zone. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On second down, it's Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it first and goal here from the 2-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. SOS.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. It's the fullback. His third touchdown now on the year as his guys are back within a single score. So it's challenge time. The referee's tablet coming out. And the big question, Charles, did that football break the plane to the goal line?
They just need any part of the ball to cross the goal line in order for it to count. Remember, it's got to be indisputable, though. Sometimes we think it's going to be there. We can't really find it on the tablet. So we'll see what the final call is going to be.
Another shot from the one on second and goal.
65. Check three. Kill.
They'll try and sneak it here. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Let's get it. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Oh. Nice 57. Pick up. I got you, pop. 57's mic.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he caught picks up the football near his own goal line. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The Jets on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
Watch twist. Watch.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. What?
Watch 49. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Now Bell. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
There. 10 Tucson. Check 53 is mine. Come here out.
On 1st and 10, Love. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, Love. Complete, Hunter Henry with the grab. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. 2nd and 2. And caught by Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. He's at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big run that time by Bell. 57 yards on the ground.
1st down, New York.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's Hill one more time. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Check 24. Check 24.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the 1st.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
On second down now, it's Hill. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Chargers.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Take 4, take 4.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and it was a bit of a strange